Hello everyone, welcome back to the class. So in this class we are going to discuss about melting furnaces. So in previous videos we have discussed what is sand casting, what is sand mold, types of pattern materials. So all the things we have discussed in the previous online classes. So in this class we are going to see in detail about melting furnace. So the first thing in first furnace we are going to discuss is cupola furnace. So a cupola furnace, it is the commonly used furnace for producing the pig iron. So it consists of a vertical tall bricks. So the wall is made up of bricks, and the top of the furnace it consists of a spark arrestor. In the bottom, we are going to supply the heat. So it is mainly used to melt the metal, and the molten metal can be tapped out from the help of the hole which is available on the bottom surface of the cupola furnace. So here the major things it is presented in this furnace is it is a charging floor, then preheating zone, melting zone, and the collecting zone. So here the charging floor in this area only we are used as an input to supply the molten to supply the materials and cokes to the melting zone. So the detailed working principle of this cupola furnace can be seen with the help of an animation. So the cupola is the only method of melting which is continuous in its operation. So in this animation is clearly explains how the metal is melt in cupola furnace. So let's see one by one.
It enables ease of operation.
So this is an animation of cupola furnace. So let's see how the molten metal can be obtained. How the metal is going to melt in this furnace. So let's watch carefully. Okay.
Now we will see how this cupola furnace is constructed. The top of the stack is capped with a spark of fume arrestor hood which prevents the explosion of the cupola furnace due to the creation of high pressure inside.
So spark arrestor here noticed here.
The charge is introduced into the furnace body by means of an opening approximately halfway up the vertical shaft.
So what we are seeing is a charging floor.
The charge consists of alternate layers of the metal to be melted, coke fuel and limestone flux, which rests on the charging floor. The purpose of adding the flux is to eliminate the impurities and protect the metal from oxidation. The construction of a conventional cupola consists of a vertical steel shell which is lined with a refractory brick. An air blast is introduced through the wind box and tubers located near the bottom of the cupola. The air reacts chemically with the fuel, thus producing heat of combustion. The fuel is burnt in air, which is introduced through tubers positioned above the hearth. The hot gases generated in the lower part of the shaft ascend and preheat the descending charge. Cupolas have a drop bottom type water-cooled grate with hinged doors under the hearth, which filter the molten metal, and the metal is dropped to the bottom chamber. There is tap hole at the bottom of the cupola furnace to pour out the molten metal.